Hi, this is the 10th part of the video, Malachi's mission Earth. So the he-goat Baphomet is said to copulate with the female devotees, daughters of Ishtar or Isis, Diana, as the evil angel did with witches. The name for one itself is a puzzle. It is usually explained as a corruption of Mahomet, which is spelled Favomet, in Provence, the center of the Qatar. Anyone can see the name Mahomet or Muhammad has nothing to do with Baphomet. Just look at it. O Enocytes, worship your sustainer who created you and those beings before you happily. You may guard yourself against disagreeableness, who made earth a resting place for you, thereby produce fruits for your sustenance. The sky was a firm structure, and the Elohim caused water to descend from heaven. Set you not therefore equals for him, while you already know who created you, looking like herself, Ninti, and acting like herself, Ninti, a female Anunnaki and controller of the Shimti laboratory. Put on your shield of protection against the deceivers. Many have gone into the world, and yet still many are not yet born. Ninti is the mother of your procreation. Get it? Before Zeus, women were recognized as the mother deities. We have males born of females, yet we restrict them. All of your great prophets came through the canal of a female. Only in the reptile family do you find male transforming to female and female transforming to male by nature's call. Associate not with the man that respects not the woman, for even that man was conceived by the woman, the mother, simply the mater or the matter. She reflects the light of a properly lit sun in wisdom. She has 4 periods as the 4 phases of the moon. The moon that you see has no light of its own, but it has mass and does exist in the purest darkness before chaos. Thus her weakness comes from the man. Darkness is pure, and the moon sits in darkness as an assistant to the earth, controlling her tides. As the moon rightly called lunar, has an effect on the mental state of those who lean towards her, the lunatic. Let not the sensitivity and or the apparent weakness of the woman alter your state of consciousness. Stay in control. If the moon ceases to pull on the tides of this planet, it will overheat as the evening comes and be no more. If a man ceases to respond to the whims of a woman or over-responds to the emotional changes of a woman, he too will overheat, transform into a lunatic and be no more. Now in the 4th cycle, the Luciferian race made war upon the Anunnaki of the pure green light. The Anunnaki triumphed over the race of Jinn, as Anu had done over his brother Alalu, who descended to the 7th, the blue planet inward, then called Tiamat. And after his defeat, Anu ascended onto the throne of Nibiru. Marduk captured one of the jinn who was under the age of maturity, called Balus, Iblis, meaning despaired or rebellious one. His other name was Lucifer, being the liberated Luciferian. Balus was educated among the Anunnaki, and he improved by degrees so much that he was honored and made a teacher of the Anunnaki. You must remember, Lucifer, being one of the most rare Luciferians, was almost all polarized, meaning he had two conflicting natures, being part Anunnaki and part reptilian. Lucifer was the product of a mixed marriage, being the son of two beings. The reptilian Tarnush raped the Anunnaki Mylitta, which made Lucifer part reptilian and part Anunnaki. This is why he is called the serpent that spoke beside the tree in the enclosed garden, the Garden of Eden, located in what is called Bali today. Thus, there were beings who appeared to have a compromising attitude or personality, yet it was Lucifer who appeared to be headstrong and have a disagreeable nature and uncompromising attitude and personality. However, from his loins came the Jabbarians of Gibborim, the majestic mighty ones. The strength of the Luciferians made them able to better deceive the seed of Adam by their physical human-like appearance. He, Balus, aspired to become the guiding light, the ruler, the sultan of all the stars of the heaven, the prince of the Garub, cherub, in his heart. He sought the throne of Anu. Anu reigned over a court of great splendor. It was a place with an artificial garden sculpted with semi-precious stones. There Anu resided with his wife and half-sister Antum or Antu, 6 concubines, 80 children, of which 14 were by Antum, 1 prime minister, 3 commanders in charge of the Mu rocket ships, 2 commanders of the weapons, 3 great masters of written knowledge, 1 minister of the purse, 2 chief justices, 2 chief scribes, and 5 assistant scribes, all of which Balus wanted to rule. This is Nibiru, people, which is being captured on film in the early daylight skies in various remote locations around the globe where it looks like 2 suns up there in the sky. Now, Conan, Mr. O. Ramuten, you are admitting that Nibiru is a second sun, a brown dwarf star, which you have named Nemesis, that emits an emerald green aura in one breath and a planet in the other. Now, people, hydrogen is the most abundant and simplest gas in the universe and is one of the many fuels of the stars, the light of the heaven and the earth. All elements and other substances in existence came through hydrogen to this side of matter from antimatter. In the stellar cores, hydrogen is converted to helium and other heavier elements. So it is with ether. 1, you have energy, darkness. Into ether 2, you have subatomic energy. At ether 7, you have spirit. At ether 8, you have soul. And at ether 9, you have God. For 90% of hydrogen's lifetime, this is the main activity of a star, as a human, to reproduce its kind. This period of burning hydrogen at a consistent rate designates it as a main sequence star, a light sun, and is the ether state. There is a dark star, a dark sun, a black sun. Holy Tablets chapter 1, tablet 7, verse 35 states, dwarf stars, which are also dark brown, are made up of protons. However, Nibiru is a craft that is equipped with 4 separate atmospheres, 4 separate magnetic fields, and it has solar panels that are the size of a pin's head or less than that, and can generate millions and millions of megawatts of energy. Now let us try to understand what the beast man is trying to tell us here, people. He is telling us that Nibiru is emitting solar energies, neutrinos, and has the gravitational attraction of a sun. Norgal, Inky, Ninti, and Arishtigal, our nuclear creators, are on Nibiru. Marduk, Dr. Malachi Z. York, is the commander of Nibiru. He is also called our orbiter, which is the center of the sons of the green light. Nibiru has a green aura around it. So then, that would make the inhabitants of Nibiru sun gods. It being that they are also vibrating at the same frequency as Nibiru, right? Thus, Nubian black people are the children of the sons of the green light. So once again, King Kong, if you have Marduk, the commander of Nibiru, Al-Qubata, the center of the sons of the green light, in lockdown at Florence ADX maximum prison in Colorado, then why are you not using all of your Gitmo shenanigans on him so that you can hijack and commandeer Nibiru with all of its advanced technology? Come on now. That would be just plain common sense, right? Why have you instead prepared underground bunkers and caverns as your final retreat for you and your elite? Only the sonic blast from the so-called trumpet of the angel Raphael can penetrate deep within the bowels of the earth for hundreds and hundreds of miles. Holy Quran 20 verse 102. It will reduce all flesh and bones to mere dust, back to its original elements. So you can go ahead and live out your little fantasies if that's what it takes for you to keep your sanity. However, you might as well just go ahead and release the clone. King Kong, holding on to him is serving you no purpose. Nibiru is a craft, a movable throne, one of the many from the fleet of Nibiru. In August 1998, there was an article in the New York Times speaking about a star that was seen at the core of the Milky Way. It is said to be the brightest star ever seen, measuring 10 million times brighter than the sun, having an absolute magnitude of minus 12.5. It is difficult to see with the naked eye because of the obscuring dust clouds that were causing the star's eruptions. The Hubble telescope is powerful enough to see through the dust cloud using a camera sensitive to infrared light, revealing its pistol shape from which the star received its name. It was then measured at 25,000 light years away in the direction of the Sagittarius constellation. This bright star is another sun that had entered our solar system 18 years ago in 1998. So in 2016, that pistol star should be right up on us now, just like Nibiru. Because remember, information was released about a comet named Hale-Bopp, which was discovered by Alan Hale and Thomas Bopp in the summer of 1995. Nibiru was seen in pictures right next to the comet. So this solar system already had a second sun called the pistol star. In 1998, in a scroll entitled "Is God an Extraterrestrial?" page 248, and in the Holy Tablets, chapter 1, tablet 1, verse 82, the angel Melchizedek, Dr. Malachi's, revealed to the world that this solar system is soon to become a TriSolar System in preparation for the elders' arrival. He said the other suns are already on their way. So actually, this solar system has been a bilar system from the Greek, or dilar from the Latin, with bi and di meaning two. It soon will be three in order to make right conditions for the arrival of the Riskians. The entire planet will heat up as the suns move into the current solar system, thus making a tri-solar system as it is in Ilion. So correction, King Kong, if you are naming Nibiru as another sun, then you should say it is the third sun. Now, that would be a really intriguing and thought-provoking assumption, because countless of years ago, when Nibiru passed by the star constellation Zeta Reticuli, called Sirius B, B for biological entity, Nibiru's presence drained the energy from the sun and caused the great star Sirius B to collapse. Imagine that. Sirius A had two planets. The Narians, an independent species of gray, were on one planet, and the Numos or Nomos reptilians were on the other. Both planets rotated around the Sirius A. So when their sun died, the Narians followed Nibiru through the Milky Way. While in pursuit these beings, the Narians, the reptilians, chased the Greys, the Romadians, who also lived on Sirius, because they wanted to rule over them and cause them to be slaves. Some of the Romadians came down to the planet Earth from Zeta Reticuli, Sirius B. Both beings, the Nomos and the Romadians, took residence on planet Tiamat Earth. Now do you understand? So you are supposed to say our tri-solar system, okay? Now, seriously, Conan, Mr. O. Rangotan, if 1 million viewers watch this, or any of our other videos for that matter, whether the number of views is correctly published or whether it is not, the fact still remains 1 million viewers watch the video. Only an incumbent imbecile will propagate a quantity of 1 million to falsely be that of 1,000 or any other such similar discrepancies. So go use those Paleolithic ideologies and experiments on your primate peers with whom they would be more effective. Nib Kamusin Atumre has Anu Ayun El on his side. He also has the Anunnaki, Alahum, and Nibiru on his side. Do you have in your possession anything to match this magnanimous eminence of supremacy? divinity? That would be a resounding no. Well, for your information, these teachings are above and beyond your non-essential and mundane profit gain and popularity systems. So go buzz off somewhere in one of your caverns and stop trying to pimp God. That ends today's video. We hope you have learned something from this video, and we urge you to share this video and to subscribe to the only channel where you will learn true ancient Egyptian mysteries. No more lies, no more guesswork. So share, subscribe, click on the like button below, and see you at the next video.